Yo, 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 what is going on, guys? It is your boy OpTic Scumpy, bringing you another Black Ops 2 gameplay commentary here today, and I'm playing some Search and Destroy on the Express. This was in a league play game. I cut out the first 2 rounds, probably should have cut this one out too, because I wasn't really playing that well. As you can see, I went 3-3, but after these couple rounds, I start to turn up the heat, let me tell you. I'm not going to tell you what I end up finishing, but it is in the double digits, and then some, and then some, and then some, and then a little bit more on the end of it. But today, a lot of you guys are worried about how OpTic Gaming is going to place at MLG Dallas, and I just wanted to give you, my opinion, my honest opinion on where I see us as a team right now going into the event. Like, where do I see us placing as of right now? And where do I expect to see us placing whenever the tournament actually comes around and we're actually playing at the tournament? So basically, a lot of you guys know, and if you don't, OpTic Gaming is notorious for their LAN play, and LAN is a local area network. It's whenever you connect Xboxes and you play on the same connection, and there's no internet. There's no latency. It's zero ping. Everyone's playing on the same thing, and that's really what we're notorious for. That's what people, think that we're the best at, and it is true. We're a lot better at LAN than we are online for obvious reasons. Will lives in Arkansas, so his connection is very bad. He doesn't ping very well to any host. Some hosts, I can't say any host, but some hosts he pings pretty well to, like Joey's. And, we can play decently on that. But it's still not the same, because whenever you're still going up against a player with a lower ping, such as myself, I have a pretty good connection myself. Very inconsistent, but still a good connection. You can definitely tell a difference. It's night and day whenever you're playing, especially on this game. And that's the point that people bring up. They say, if you were winning online tournaments in Modern Warfare 3, why can't you win online in this game? And the reason for that is MW3 and Black Ops 2, quite frankly, are not the same game. And they're not even relatively close to the same game online. Obviously, MW3 didn't have as many issues as Black Ops 2 does. Black Ops 2 has a lot of problems with latency, as a lot of you know. You've seen that broken cameras thing, which is still it still gets affected on LAN, the broken cameras, you can still tell. But MW3 and Black Ops 2, lag-wise, are completely two different things. MW3, we can manage to play on it because people would actually die. Like, if you have a good connection on this game, you have like an extra 1 to 2 bullets in your health. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's absolutely ridiculous and redundant, the amount of times that Will just gets absolutely crapped on because he has a bad connection. And I'm not making excuses, trust me. We didn't do that bad in Frag Cup. I think we placed top 6 or top 4, and we lost to Farico on the last map. And Farico went on to play Complexity in the finals, I believe, and that was really close. So we didn't play that bad in the Frag Cup, but the game has evolved since then. And now with all the Cap 40s and the FALs and stuff, connection really is a big deal, especially with the Cap 40s. The Cap 40s, if you get first shot, they're dead. And if you have a better connection, your bullets are going to connect faster, and you're dead, and you just die so fast, there's really nothing you can do. But enough about the connection. I don't really want to sit here and talk about fucking Black Ops 2 and how much it sucks online for however long this commentary is. But, like I said, I want to talk about how I think that we're going to do at Dallas. So, with all that online bullshit out of the way, and we're a lot better on LAN, that's basically the general idea I wanted to get across, even though it took me a long time to get it out. But we're a lot better on LAN than online, and we're still doing pretty well online against good teams. We played Complexity. We took 2 maps from them and played them really close on some maps that we had intensity on. Other maps we didn't really want to play because we get really upset really quickly because of the lag issues. And we just, sometimes it's tough to stay focused whenever you're just getting bullshitted constantly throughout the night. So, it is what it is, and whenever we have intensity, we can still put up a fight against some good teams in hardpoint, but it's definitely a lot harder, and we're definitely at a disadvantage. So, during our scrims the past couple of days, we've been doing pretty well. Like I said, we haven't been getting blown out like we used to. Like, before UMG Chicago, which was the first LAN event for Black Ops 2, the first official LAN event, like, pro teams were there, we ended up winning. And that's the thing that I bring up to people all the time. I understand the game's evolved, but we ended up winning that. And that's the only LAN that has been out. So wouldn't that make us the best team technically? I mean, still, until somebody dethrones us from that #1 spot, you know what I'm saying? But people just seem to say that we suck, and it really is annoying because we've done it countless times. We would lose online, even in MW3 we would lose online, and then we would go to the LAN, and then we would do remarkably well. So, you know, it does get annoying, and it does get to my head sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, it pisses me off, but I guess you just gotta prove people wrong in this community a lot of the time, and then eventually they'll learn to respect you, and then probably not after that, because they just, you know, they just piss me off sometimes. But I don't really want to go into that either. I'm just going off on a whole bunch of fucking different tangents, and this is why I can never have nice things, because of shit like this. But yeah, so we won the first LAN, UMG, beat Complexity. They beat us in map count 5-4, but we won 3 straight maps on them to end up winning the tournament, so that was pretty cool. And that brings me back to the point, how do I think that we are going to do? As of right now, I think that we're going to advance from the open bracket, and it's really going to depend on who we play in the open bracket. If we get a hard bracket, the open bracket is best of 3s the whole way through until championship bracket. Fucking retarded. MLG hosting an online qualifier. Fucking retarded. I'm going to stop bitching. But so the championship bracket is where the best of 5 start, and the best of 3s go all the way through the open bracket. And the best of 3 series are Hardpoint, CTF Hardpoint, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's what I think it is. And that's going to be tough for us, because Hardpoint is our worst game type at the moment. Online, at least. On LAN, you know, we won a couple against good teams. I think we beat Complexity on Hijacked. We lost every single Hardpoint to Freako still on LAN. But other teams we beat, like SOAR, we 3-0'd Unite and SOAR. So that means that we beat them on both Hardpoints that we played. So our hardpoint game isn't that bad on LAN, and this round I just go absolutely bonkers. But
oh god, this
like I said, our hardpoint game isn't terrible on LAN, but it's still not our best. And then Search and Destroy, we're pretty consistent on that, and then our CTF, we're also pretty consistent with that. So all of our game types are pretty good. It's just they took our best game type out, which was Search and Destroy. Search and Destroy is hands down our best game type. I think that it always has been OpTic's best game type. Even in MW3, we were a really tough team to beat in Search and Destroy in MW3. And I feel like it's the same way in Black Ops 2, and I feel like that's a big reason for our success at UMG Chicago is our Search and Destroy. Because Search and Destroy wins championships, just like defense. But, back to how we're going to place. I think we're going to get at least top 8. And I say top 8 because that's going to be really tough. There's like 100, almost, I think there's 200 plus teams going. And the open bracket is scary. It's us, Complexity, like SOAR. There's just a whole bunch of really good pro teams that are in the open bracket, and it's going to be tough. But I'm shooting for top 8. Top 8 is what I'm shooting for. That's all that I care about. I could care less if we win the event. I just want to qualify for the college championships. That's #1 on my mind right now. That's all I care about. We're going to take it game by game like we always do, and if we lose, we lose. You know, it's a shitty situation that we got placed in, having to play in an online qualifier, and then after that, playing in best of 3s against good teams, and I forgot Envious, they're in the open bracket, to advance all the way to the championship bracket. And if you lose in the open bracket, you stay in the losers bracket the whole way through the tournament. Also fucking retarded. They should have a separate championship bracket. There should be 4 teams that come out of losers bracket that get placed into the championship bracket, and then it should restart into a best of 5 double elimination 16 team tournament. That's how it should be, but I guess it's not. I guess it's about the time that we have to work with. But like I said, top 8 is what we're shooting for. That's what I think that we can achieve. You know, if we don't place top 8, we don't deserve to go to the COD championship. It's plain and simple. And we're going to do our best, and we're going to hope that we have your support the whole way through. But that's the end of the commentary, guys. I went on a lot of tangents in this. I'm sorry. But I hope I got the main points across that I wanted to. But if you enjoyed this commentary, guys, make sure you hit the like button. Comment. Let me know what you thought of the video. Any constructive criticism, OpTic sucks, all that. Leave it in the description below. Favorite the video if you really enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And as always, this was your boy OpTic Scumpy. Peace.